from Westwood One with a Thursday night football preview. Hall of Famer Rod Woodson and I have the call when the Raiders host their AFC West rivals, the Los Angeles Chargers. It's the final time they'll meet in Oakland as both look to fight their way back into the division race currently controlled by the Chiefs. Join us for all the action and hear the NFL all season from Westwood One.
Remember to listen to Westwood One's coverage of the NFL all season long. Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230. KXO El Centro.
O'Reilly. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts for our See Better, Drive Safer sale going on right now. Get great deals on everything from wiper blades to headlight bulbs. Plus, save on your next oil change with 5 quarts of O'Reilly full synthetic motor oil and MicroGuard filter, just $25.99. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day. O'Reilly
Auto Parts. Whether you're on the construction site or in the office managing properties, Lowe's saves pros of all trades on what you need to get the job done right. Power through the job for $150 less with a Bosch 10-inch 15-amp table saw featuring a carbide tip blade, now just $449. And load up on appliance savings with up to 40% off select appliance special values. For even more ways Lowe's can save your business money, stop in and meet your dedicated pro team today. Do it right for less. Start with Lowe's. Appliance offer valid through 12/5. Bosch offer valid through 11/13. U.S. only.
When you want to protect your property, there's only one name you need to remember: All Valley Fence. Located at 164 North O Street in Imperial. And now there is All Valley Powder Coating for all your large and small jobs. All Valley Powder Coating gives you the same quality and service as All Valley Fence, so the job is always done right at the best price. All Valley Fence and All Valley Powder Coating is located at 164 North O Street in Imperial and 3257 East 40th Street in Yuma.
Don't forget, we've got Chargers Raiders tonight. Well, we'll start this afternoon. It is Thursday night football. And the game, well, like all the Raider games, it's on FM 107.5. Yeah, well, that's where the Raiders live, in the Imperial Valley. We've got birthdays to celebrate, we do, and a few other things that we can take a look at. And one of those things, let's see, on this date, 19 years ago, it was the election that was, and then wasn't. Democrat Al Gore appeared to have won Florida and the presidential contest, but then the network started backpedaling. Later that night, the networks gave Florida and the presidency to Republican George W. Bush. Yeah, but then they pulled back again. Yeah, Dan Rather tried to keep score.
I have been to goat ropings and space yachts, and I've covered presidential elections since the 1950s, and I have never seen anything like this. Take a good look, folks. You haven't seen it before, and you're not likely to see it again in your lifetime.
Okay, thank you, Dan. I preferred Walter Cronkite myself. Birthdays today. Let's celebrate our big shot birthdays today. Happy birthday, actor Barry Newman. He is 81. Singer Johnny Rivers, 77. Singer-songwriter Joni Mitchell, 76. Actor Christopher Knight, I believe he was Peter on the Brady Bunch. He is 62. Tommy Thayer of Kiss, 59. Actress Julie Pinson is 52. And actress Michelle Clooney is 50. Other birthdays, actor Jeremy London, 47. Actor Jason London, 47. Somehow methinks they be twins. Actress Yoonjin Kim, 46. Actor Adam Devine is 36. Actor Lucas Neff, 34. And singer Lorde is 23. Has a much bigger voice than that. Are you ready for local birthdays, Gene?
Pardon?
Are you ready for the local birthdays?
I'm always ready for those. The, the Dan Rathers and all that. He didn't celebrate a birthday today, but...
Okay, well, coming up, local birthdays.
Enter to win a Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake.
I love cake.
Yeah!
Oh, yes.
Every week, we'll give away a delicious Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake, and you could win.
I think it's time to celebrate!
Do you have a birthday?
Mm-hmm. Roger that.
Yes. Then call, email, or regular mail us the date. Include your name, address, and phone number. Every Friday morning, we'll pick a winner for that week. Send us the birthdays of your family, your coworkers, and your friends. We'll put the information in our database, then send them birthday greetings on their special day. And every week, we pick a winner for the Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake.
Where no matter how you slice it, it's a piece of cake.
Let's see who will have their cake and eat it, too.
Don't wait. Enter now and get ready to win.
Oh, my God, really? That is too cool.
On AM 1230.
Let's celebrate our KXO Cold Stone Creamery birthdays. Happy birthday, Al Angulo, Brianna Ochoa, Joshua Contreras, Manuel Figueroa, Michael Falavolita, Marcia Marine, Sonny Moreno, Al Angulo, Rudy Vallarta, Shelley Alapaz, Frank Adami, Anthony Adams, Keith Valadez, Gavin Miles Macias, Anna Yanis, Butch Taylor, Eddie Nangoyan, Ernie Loya, and Sarah Buckley Baumberger. Happy birthday from KXO and Cold Stone Creamery. Well, each and every one on that list, except Sarah Buckley Baumberger, eligible for the KXO Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cakes we award tomorrow. Sarah's my daughter. Yes. Well, so we're, 7 days into Movember? Yeah, how's your mustache growing? Yeah, by the way, you know, Movember is just for men, right, Gene?
Just for men? What,
yes.
When does it include both men and women?
Well, that's what I mean. You know, you don't want the women growing a mustache, do you?
I wouldn't say that.
Okay. You know, and I've come to the conclusion after all these years, a mustache is a great way to break up the monotony of your face.
Yeah, I like that. The
yes.
monotony of your face.
Okay.
That could be the title of a song.
Yes. Well, we'll get Johnny Rivers to work on it. It's his birthday today.
Johnny Rivers.
Okay.
All right.
And let's see. Today is Men Make Dinner Day. Are you up to it?
I can be up to it.
Okay. It's also Stout Day. If I have my preference, I'm going to have a porter or a stout.
Not a Fred, but a porter or a stout.
Yes.
None of this Fred.
No.
Okay.
You know, on occasion a Pilsner is good, but...
not a Pillsbury, but a
not a Pillsbury.
Pilsner.
No. Enough of the porter and the stout, you kind of look like the Pillsbury Doughboy.
That's right. Yeah, if you drink enough of them, you certainly will.
Yes. How well?
We had a little bit of an election. We're
yes.
gonna have that in the news.
And we've got results.
We do.
Okay. We'll get to that, but first let's get to World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. They are your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Update. Loved ones are burying victims of the massacre by drug cartel gunmen in northern Mexico. CBS's Steve Futterman in Tucson.
The funerals for the victims violently gunned down on Monday will begin today in northern Mexico. Many people connected with the breakaway Mormon group are traveling to the remote rural enclave where the 3 mothers and 6 children will be laid to rest. Here in Tucson, good news about the 5 wounded children who were brought to Arizona to receive treatment. 2 of the 5 have been released from the hospital. The 3 others are all said to be recovering.
Mexican officials insist the family was not intentionally targeted. Manuel Bojorquez has more.
They're focusing right now on an offshoot of the Juarez cartel called La Línea. They believe that they were in some sort of turf war with the Sinaloa cartel and that the family's SUVs just happened to be crossing the area at a really bad time. They believe that they were mistaken as cartel members. They're big SUVs that they were driving, and then they were fired upon.
CBS News Update. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Yes, summer is over, but it still can get hot. You can rely on York's Affinity Premium Comfort System to keep your home cool and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology that automatically adjusts to meet demand, helping to significantly reduce your energy bill. You can stay connected via Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat with programmable reminders and selectable operating modes to optimize your comfort. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, and learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency. Contractor license 696216.
California headline news. Those two escaped inmates from the Monterey County Jail traveled more than 400 miles over 4 days before they were captured Wednesday near the border at Tijuana. Border Patrol officers arresting them as they tried to cross back into the U.S.
We had received information that they were in the area of Tijuana. Once we received that information, we notified the Customs Border and Protection Agency, and they were able to locate them trying to walk back into the country.
Captain John Thornburg with the Monterey County Sheriff's Office. Not clear how the two men awaiting trial on murder charges managed to travel so far. Deadly shooting at a fast food chicken restaurant in San Diego. An argument between a customer and employees at a Church's Fried Chicken ends with gunfire.
Suspect was initially a customer at this restaurant. Got into some kind of an argument with the employees.
Captain Thomas Underwood with San Diego Police says the employee left and came back and opened fire. One of the employees killed, another wounded. The suspect took off. Dry conditions again across the state. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist.
A lot of seasons coming together, not just the fall season, but football, basketball, and hockey. And sports fans can't get enough. It's this week's Geico Sports Now.
Got your Sports Now
This week's Geico Sports Now highlights one of the best times of the year. Baseball with a new world champion, almost too much football, as if there's such a thing. And pro basketball and hockey just getting into their regular season. Thank goodness for the DVR. So much to watch, so little time.
You win.
Great news! There's a quick way you could save money. Switch to Geico. Go to geico.com and in 15 minutes you could save 15% or more on car insurance.
A heart in my tasty Honey Nut Cheerios? Cereal, you trying to tell me you love me?
Actually, it's reminding you that it can help lower cholesterol as part of a heart-healthy diet.
Wait! They can help lower cholesterol? I've been so focused on the sweet, tasty taste that I completely forgot. Now I'm in love.
Learn more about making Honey Nut Cheerios part of your heart-healthy lifestyle by picking up a box at your local grocery store.
It's page one of the local news. Page one is a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Quick Lane, they've got the best price on name brand tires, guaranteed. Talk to your Quick Lane advisor for details.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Thursday morning, a visit with the mayor of Calexico, Bill Hodge.
The city council last night authorized a new position for an additional police lieutenant. This is going to be done in-house. Now, unfortunately, it does not mean additional law enforcement, but it will save the city about $50,000 more for the general fund. And we can use that to help hire down the road more police officers or improve the parks and etc. Item number 2, it dealt with holding a public hearing to amend sections in the municipal code to remove industrial hemp from the definition of cannabis. Cannabis and hemp are in the cannabis family, but are not the same, as you know. The main difference between the two plants is the level of THC. Cannabis can contain up to 35% THC, while hemp has a low level, sometimes under 1%. Hemp does not produce a high when smoked or ingested.
And that is the mayor of Calexico, Bill Hodge. Well, El Centro is going to break ground on a new park. George Gale explains.
The ceremony will be held this afternoon. City will also officially announce the name of the park and the playground. A new park groundbreaking and a naming ceremony will be held at 1906 North Waterman Avenue, south of the El Centro Fire Station number 3. It'll start at 4 o'clock this afternoon, and everyone is invited. Park is being funded through Measure P funds and will include a 2 to 5-year-old playground area, 5 to 12-year-old playground area, an exercise equipment area, a bocce court area, sidewalks, grass areas, picnic tables, fabric shades, lighting, drinking fountain, trees, and 14 parking spaces. Park will be on 3 acres of land, and at their meeting this week, El Centro City Council agreed to name the park First Responders Park, and the playground area is dedicated to fallen firefighter Michael Benavides. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
KXO News Time, 7:43.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers for your service needs. Whether it's a lube job, oil and filter change, brake job, battery or wheel balance and alignment, Quick Lane can handle it. And Quick Lane services all makes and all models. Oh, and by the way, you never need an appointment. Tires, all the best brands at the best price, guaranteed. See your Quick Lane service advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue in El Centro, right next to Food for Less.
Continuing with more local news, a special meeting will be held this Friday, November the 8th. It will get underway at 10 a.m. in the morning. It'll be held in the IID Auditorium. It will feature a special board meeting. The public meeting is open for public comment. That will conclude this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news is brought to you by Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. They're back. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Donna and Pat invite you to the Peanut Patch. Open Monday through Saturday. Closed on Sundays. The Peanut Patch with many homemade chocolates in either bark or cluster form. They also make their own fresh English toffee, plain or covered in milk chocolate. Their pecan turtles are to die for. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Hey, you can Google the Peanut Patch and get directions. It's easy, it's fun, and you'll love it. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Stop by and enjoy. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for your life insurance, health insurance needs, or retirement planning.
Continuing with more local news, we have local election results for the Salton Community Services District Director. You are to have been voted for 2. The top vote getters, Dale Johnson, 132, Mary Fran Aldridge with 113. For the Salton Community Services District, Measure N, it's yes 134, no 94. The Salton Community Services District, Measure O, it's yes 57.89%, no 42.11%. That's 132 yes, 96 no. The Sealy County Water District Director, 2 slots were open. The top vote getters, Esteban Jaramillo had 29. Keith Baird had 23. Well, the 6th Annual Imperial County Veterans Day Parade is just around the corner. Here's more on that story.
It will be held on Veterans Day Monday in Hautville. All veterans, as well as the general public, are encouraged to attend and celebrate and honor the armed forces, past, present, and future. Activities start at 7:30 a.m. with the Veterans Breakfast at the American Legion Hall, 275 West 6th Street. It'll continue until 9 a.m., and it is free to all veterans. Parade starts at 10 a.m. and will begin at Walnut Avenue and 5th Street. It'll end at 5th and Pine Avenue. Parade entries will be from all over the Imperial County. From 11 a.m. until 2 p.m., the Holtville Farmers Market and Street Fair will be held at Holt Park. Live music will be provided by Misery Whistle, and there will be over 50 vendors, including a beer garden, food, and lots of family fun. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Assemblyman Eduardo Garcia is to name his Veteran of the Year today. The Veterans Recognition Ceremony will be held at the Veterans Memorial Hall in Imperial beginning at 11 a.m. During the ceremony, Assemblyman Garcia will name Tracy Roscoe as the 56th Assembly District 2019 Veteran of the Year. Roscoe served in the U.S. Navy from 1986 to 1996. Navy Reserve from 1991 to 2001, and Army Reserve from 2001 to 2011. MANA's first Women's Empowerment Conference is coming up this month. Here's more on that story.
It will be held Saturday, November 16th. MANA, the Imperial Valley, is having its first Women's Empowerment Conference at Imperial Valley College. It's available to all women. The event will showcase panel discussions on the accomplishments of local women in business, politics, healthcare, and advocacy. Conference participants will have the opportunity to connect with like-minded women, receive insight on the importance of civic engagement, and have access to resources to optimize their professional development. Registration is $30 for each individual, $20 for college students. Deadline to register is November 15th and must be done online at ivmana.org/events.html. Interested college students can email manaimperialvalley@gmail.com. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurances.
Carroll Buckley has a look at the weather.
The National Weather Service says relatively dry conditions under weak high pressure will bring continued slightly above normal temperatures through at least the weekend. High temperatures across the Imperial and Yuma valleys will mostly top out in the upper 80s to near 90 each day through Sunday or Monday, with overnight lows ranging between 55 and 60 degrees. A minor cooling trend is expected into the middle part of next week, with temperatures dropping back closer to seasonal normals. 91 the high yesterday, 56 our low. Sunny today with a high near 90, light wind. Clear tonight with a low around 58. Light wind becoming west-northwest about 5 miles an hour after midnight. Friday, sunny with a high near 90, light wind. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high near 90, light wind. Sunday, sunny with a high near 90 and light wind. 58 degrees downtown, 46% relative humidity, wind out of the south at about 3 miles an hour. And that's it. Page 2 of the local news and the weather, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Dad, they're hungry.
Siri, restaurants nearby.
Here are some options.
I want some chipotle fries.
And I want an Imperial Big Burger.
But I want a salad.
Okay, I just want a juicy burger and an ice cold beer. And I don't want to miss the game.
Everyone quiet, please. I have the place. Burgers and beer. Great food. Ice cold beer, and you can watch your favorite game.
Burgers and Beer has something delicious for everyone. Burgers and Beer. The best burgers in town.
You're welcome.
It's sports time, brought to you by the Imperial Hardware Company in Brawley, El Centro, and Hopeville. That's where you'll find Imperial's Do-It Centers, and they've got what you need when you need it. Thursday night football tonight on FM 107.5. The Oakland Raiders host the Los Angeles. Yeah, they're in Los Angeles. Or maybe London. Yeah, or maybe Pacoima. Well, actually, they're in Carson. It'll be the Raiders hosting the Chargers tonight. We've got game on FM 107.5, and that will start at about 4:30 this afternoon. Baker Mayfield shaved twice on Sunday, once right before the game, and then right after. Yeah, he arrived at the field with a beard and a handlebar mustache, showed up at the post-game news conference with a mustache, and then took off the mustache saying he didn't deserve the handlebar. And you're right, Baker. You don't. Yeah, you gotta win.
As the weather begins to cool down, it's time to get back outside and enjoy the season with family and friends, which means it's also time to get some of those projects done. You know, the ones you've been putting off all summer long. When you DIY, let Imperial Hardware Company lend a hand. Visit one of our Do-It centers today for all your landscaping and irrigation supplies, gardening tools, outdoor decor, paints and stains, grilling gear, Yeti coolers, rental equipment, and much more. You see, we know exactly what Valley residents are looking for because we're locally owned and family operated, serving this community for over a century. Check us out online at ImperialHardwareCompany.com. Our Do-It centers provide the sweet spot between convenience and selection, combining the value and variety of a warehouse store with the ease of visiting a neighborhood market. And remember, we're open 7 days a week. Visit us in Brawley, El Centro, or Holtville to find what you need when you need it. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company.
Well, yet another Dallas Cowboy in trouble. Injured defensive end Daniel Ross is facing 2 criminal charges after being arrested yesterday near Dallas, allegedly arrested on drug and weapons charges. High school football, Holtville and Vincent, both with top seeds, will get the bye. Palo Verde will have a home game against Claremont. Those are Division 5 playoff action games. And in Division 3, Brawley will host Kearney. Imperial travels to Chula Vista. They'll play Mater Dei Catholic. That game on KXORadio.com beginning at 6:45. John Driffel and me, well, we'll be at Cal Jones Field. Central Spartans will host the Mount Carmel Sun Devils. And the game on KXORadio.com and on AM 1230 KXO. Starting at 6:45 for the pregame show. That's it for Sports Time. Brought to you this morning by the Imperial Hardware Company Do-It Centers in El Centro, Brawley, and Holtville. Get it done with a little help from the Imperial Hardware Company.
It's the 63rd annual Brawley Cattle Call Rodeo.
Look at the trial, look at the effort.
The rodeo stock contractor is the Flying U Rodeo Company, and that means great action. It all begins November the 9th at 2 p.m., then again at 7 p.m., and then again on Sunday, November 10th at 1 p.m. Backed by popular demand this year, Mariachi Mesteco after Sunday's rodeo performance. Plus, it's Family Day, starting at 11 a.m. on Sunday the 10th with free pony rides, face painting, and ropers. Come early and stay for the rodeo. This year's special performances are by world-famous Justin Rumford and the world-famous Charro Tomas Garcilaso, plus the world's smallest rodeo clown, Charlie Too Tall West. All 4'6" of him. Ticket office is now open at 502 Main Street in Brawley, noon to 6 p.m. the rest of the week, or call 760-344-5206. Cattle Call Rodeo is brought to you in part by the Jack in the Box Restaurants and One World Meat Company.
It's financial news brought to you by Styles and Smiles, complete salon services. Call for an appointment or walk in. Styles and Smiles, right by Cardenas Market on Imperial Avenue in El Centro. U.S. stocks opened higher today with all 3 major benchmarks touching new records after reports that Beijing and Washington will cancel planned import tariffs in stages. A development that could help propel benchmark indexes to new highs. The Dow Jones Industrial Average up 193 points at 27,685. The S&P 500 index gained 17 points to 3,094. And the NASDAQ composite is at 8,469. That's a gain of 59 points. Qualcomm Incorporated reported fiscal fourth quarter earnings and sales that fell less than Wall Street had forecast after the close, while projecting the current fourth quarter will result in year-over-year declines in profit and revenues. On that news, shares rose 6.2%. Meanwhile, SeaWorld Entertainment shares slid 3% in pre-market trade today after the Sea Park and Entertainment Coast Company posted weaker than expected earnings in the third quarter.
The holidays are getting close, and Styles and Smiles Complete Salon Service wants to make sure that you're looking your best. Celebrate the holidays with your new look. For a limited time, get $20 off of a color combo and highlight from Styles and Smiles. And call now to make your appointment, 760-960-2382. That's 960-2382. Hey, hairdressers, Styles and Smiles is looking for 2 stylists. Yes, they have 2 chairs that are open. Just call 960-2382 and apply. That's 960-2382. Or stop by Styles and Smiles by Cardenas Market on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
It will be sunny today with a high near 90, light wind. Clear tonight with a low around 58, light wind, then turning out of the west-northwest about 5 miles an hour after midnight. Friday, sunny with a high near 90, light wind. 57 degrees, 47% relative humidity. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Styles and Smiles. Here to make you look your best. They're located at Cardenas Market, right next to Cardenas Market on Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
There's something new in El Centro, Panera Bakery Cafe. They've opened their doors, and we're going to welcome them to the Imperial Valley. Hi, I'm Tracy Lyra Maris. Join Carroll, Buckley, and I on Friday from 11 a.m. to 1:30 at the brand new Panera Bakery Cafe. That's at 4th and the Freeway. We have lots of prizes, and it's going to be some great fun. Grab a table, check out the full menu, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There's inspired sandwiches made on freshly baked bread, hearty, warm grain bowls, and flavorful soups. That's Friday from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. at the brand new Panera Bakery Cafe, 4th and the Freeway in El Centro.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kathan. President Trump has used Twitter to attack the reports that indicate he asked Attorney General William Barr to say publicly he did nothing wrong in his call to Ukraine's president in July. He says they're pure fiction. White House correspondent Stephen Portnoy.
Sources confirmed to CBS News that it was the president's desire that Attorney General Bill Barr make some sort of public statement or hold a news conference around the time the White House released the partial transcript of the president's call with his Ukrainian counterpart. Bill Barr reportedly denied the request, but the president in a tweet calls that report a con job based on anonymous sources.
An aide to Vice President Pence is meeting today with House impeachment investigators. Former Trump National Security Advisor John Bolton expected to be a no-show. CBS's Manuel Bojorquez is in northern Mexico, where there's heavy security as the first funerals begin for 9 American women and children who were gunned down in drug cartel violence.
They've been gathering in small towns, meeting up as caravans to go in for their own safety as they travel some of the roads to get to the family's ranch. And in fact, we saw yesterday they were also escorted by the Mexican military. So that gives you an idea of the kind of heightened security that the family is being given right now in light of what happened.
Well, Chicago Police Superintendent Eddie Johnson says he'll retire after more than 3 years in the job. He's come under intense ridicule from President Trump, who's called Chicago a haven for criminals. Winter-like cold is settling in the central part of the country. Then, CBS News meteorologist David Parkinson says after a brief break, it will return early next week.
There is a large area of this cold. Some places are 20, some places are 30, some places are even close to 40 degrees below where they should be for this time of year. So this is cold that would be bad even for January, and we're getting it in November.
Overseas, London correspondent Vicky Barker has the latest on a deadly case of people trafficking.
British police say they've now identified all 39 Vietnamese migrants found dead in the back of that refrigerated truck last month. 2 people have been charged here in connection with the deaths. 8 people in Vietnam have been arrested.
Well, Wall Street likes the sound of things from China today. CBS's Diane King Hall says some new moves are being seen as a signal a trade deal could be closer.
The U.S. and China have agreed to cancel some existing tariffs on each other's goods with a caveat.
That's according to a spokesperson for China's Commerce Ministry, who says the condition is that the U.S. and China must remove the same amount of duties at the same time.
And on Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 253 points. NASDAQ up 62. This is CBS News.
Capital One is reimagining banking, offering accounts with no fees or minimums that can be opened in 5 minutes. Capital One. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A. Member FDIC.
Hi, it's Jamie, Progressive's Employee of the Month, 2 months in a row. Leave a message at the... Hey, Jamie, it's me, Jamie. Do not forget to buy lentils, or the lentil soup you're making for dinner will be sorely lacking. By the way, Mrs. Calloway says thanks for helping her bundle home and auto. She appreciates the extra savings, even though you kept using the word apropos incorrectly. But the main thing is do not forget to buy, what was it? Something apropos the lentil soup. Sorry, I'll call you back.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
Save big when you make Burlington your coat headquarters for great looks the family will love. We're loaded with the latest anoraks, parkas, puffers, and tons of cozy linings perfect for cooler weather. Burlington stores are packed with the hottest trends like color blocking, animal prints, high shine, and the newest logo looks. Plus boots, scarves, hats, and gloves too. Hurry in for the best brand name styles at up to 60% off other retailers' prices every day. Burlington, style for everyone.
Police in northern Florida are looking for answers in the disappearance of a 5-year-old girl. CBS's Peter King.
Law enforcement officers have been searching the area around the girl's family's home for more than 24 hours.
At 5 years old, we know it's very urgent that we find her as quickly as possible.
The search includes nearby ponds and dumpsters, but there's still no sign of Taylor Rose Williams. The Jacksonville Sheriff's chief investigator says the girl's mother told them she last saw her around midnight Tuesday night. When she woke up yesterday, the girl was gone, the back door unlocked. An Amber Alert went out shortly after that. Investigators say they're looking into all possibilities. The family has been cooperative. Peter King, CBS News, Orlando.
Las Vegas has passed a law that makes it illegal for homeless people to sleep on the streets if there are shelter beds available in the city. The law, though, does not affect the famous Las Vegas Strip. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Okay, from the start.
Oslo cherry.
Alfalfa leaf, aloe vera, apples, asparagus, banana.
Beets, bell pepper, broccoli. Blueberries, blackberries, cranberry.
We make Texas superfood from 55 raw, vine-ripened fruits and vegetables. And then we add nothing.
Pineapple, sweet potato, papaya, parsley.
In a capsule or a powder, one daily dose of Texas superfood delivers the healthy benefits of 55. Count them. 55 fresh fruits and vegetables, and you can see them all on TexasSuperfood.com.
Raspberry, spinach, the nutrients that we need on a daily basis.
Thousands of people benefit from taking Texas Superfood every day. Shouldn't you be one of them? Doctors, pharmacists, nurses, and your grandmother all recommend that you eat more fruits and vegetables every day. So if you can't, won't, or don't, Texas Superfood is made for you.
It's borderline shocking how much energy I have.
Join us on TexasSuperfood.com.
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 You've got Carroll Buckley with the best oldies on the radio.
I don't like it. I love it.
Hey. Something new is coming to El Centro, and you're invited to see for yourself. Discover Panera Bread, where we believe good food is food you can feel good about, and it brings out the best in all of us. Join us Monday, November 4th, as we open the doors at our new El Centro Bakery Cafe for the very first time. Then come back November 8th, be one of the first 100 guests to make a purchase, and get a free You Pick Two meal every month for a whole year. Come on in, grab a table, and check out our full menu, serving up breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Eat what you love with fresh salads, inspired sandwiches made on freshly baked bread, hearty warm grain bowl, and flavorful soups by the bowlful. And don't forget to treat yourself with a pastry or something sweet. Baked fresh every day. Check out our brand new Bakery Cafe in El Centro, right off Interstate 8, across from Home Depot, where we can't wait to serve you Panera Bread. Food as it should be.